Everybody, alright, so today I'm going to show you how to make these Kusudama flowers. Pretty much what I did is, like you saw in the introduction pic, it is a Japanese term actually for medicine ball. Typically they take these, sprinkle them with incense, put them together in the shape of spheres, and then hang them from ceilings, kind of as a medicinal thing. But they're also pretty cool to look at. I'm not going to show you how to do the stems, because all you have to do is glue that when you're done, and that's not hard. But I'm going to show you how to do this. To get started, you guys are going to need 5 sheets of paper. It can be any kind of paper. I have these, but I'm going to go ahead with these purple ones. Make sure that they're all the same size, okay? It doesn't have to be this small. If you want something bigger, go for it. Just remember, the bigger your sheet of paper is, the bigger the petal will be, and therefore when you put them all together, the flower will be bigger too, okay? So pretty much you flip it over, and make sure that you fold this into a triangle, like so. Okay. Just like that. If this is your first time, what I recommend is that you kind of like up in this corner right here, go ahead and either tape it or glue it down, because you're not really going to need this area after this. And it just kind of helps because later on the paper won't shift. Okay. Then from there, you're going to take these corners and you're going to fold them to this point. Just like that. See? Took this corner, fold it over here. Do the same with that. That way you have a smaller square. Okay? Then from here, this is a little tricky. You're going to want to take these edges and fold them to this edge. Just like this. It's a little tricky. If you want to use tweezers, feel free. But you should get a shape like that. Okay? Just make sure that you do that with all of these sides, just like that. Okay? Should look like this on the other side. Alright? Now from there, we're going to flatten these edges out. So you unfold it and flatten it back out, just like that. And do that to both sides, just like that. Okay? And now on the side, these white triangles here, we're going to fold them back. So if you flip it back over to this side, take the tips and just fold them back, just like that. And what this does is this is going to make the stamens right here. Okay? So then should have this. And if you look, kind of have like an oblong diamond. Okay? And then from here, you just fold them like that. Just like that. Okay? And if you want to glue this part, this is fine, because there's only one more final step. I like to just go ahead, like I said earlier, and just use a bit of double-sided duct tape. And then you just meet the corners together. If you're using glue, I recommend that you hang on to it just for a few seconds. But after that, you should be able to flatten it out a bit. And there are your stamens. Now I've already gone ahead and I made 3 of the other ones. I wanted to show you how I put these together. Pretty much what you do, either glue or tape one side, and then putting the corners together to kind of help line it up a bit. Press it like so. And that's how you do that. And then if you want to put this stem in it, I used a wire stem from some leftover flowers that I had. Just take it before you put in the final, what do you call it? No, it's falling apart. The final petal, and just lay it here. And I recommend hot glue actually when you go to do this part, because it'll actually hold it a lot better. Okay, so let's see if I can fix this here. There we go. Let's just do that. Put an extra tape here. And then make sure, after you put the final one on, is that you go ahead and glue or tape it to the other side too. That way they're all tucked together nice. just like that. And there is your Kusudama flower. And then you can do what I did. I just go out and get like those glass decorative petals, hot glue it down, or you can get creative and use like vintage buttons or something. It doesn't really matter. Get creative, and you don't necessarily have to use origami paper. You can make paper yourself and decorate, or use scraps of cloth and such. If you use cloth, I recommend that you use fabric glue. Okay? So sorry about that. Sorry about the dysfunction with the tutorial one. But I hope you guys do any good. And if you guys come up with some good ones or some new ideas, feel free to respond to the video. So I'll see you guys next time.